welcome to Charting Crypto live stream. How's everybody doing? Can everybody hear me? Give me a 1 2 1 2. With that, we're just going to jump into it and look at Bitcoin. I am absolutely exhausted. I mean, it was a beautiful day here in Michigan. I did a lot of outdoor work and I am fried. I am burnt. So Bitcoin right now actually is getting rejected, not rejected, but getting stopped at around 31,000. RSI is actually tailing up. MACD is also tailing up as well. So I'm considering Bitcoin bullish for the short term right now. I mean, you can see we have the 618 as support right here, currently working our way up towards the 0.5 at around 32,000. If we break over 32, our next stop will be the 382 at around 33. So a lot of people are calling 34,000 as a major area that we need to get over. And so we'll keep an eye on that 382. And that's why they're saying it's a major area. It's the 382 from bottom to the top right here. We get over 34, we can start talking about heading back up and battling that out. But I mean, this is Bitcoin, guys. I mean, we could wake up in the morning, it could be down, 5+%, and the market could be down 20+%. So, but Bitcoin's not looking too bad right now. I mean, we broke above the 618, currently working our way up towards the 0.5, and it's great that we actually broke above the 786 and the 618 right here, because usually those are resistance when you're below it, and you're currently above it right now, so they're going to act as supports. So just judging by the MACD and the RSI tailing up, I'd actually be keeping an eye on our 382 right here at around 33,000 Bitcoin this week. I know this is the 4-hour chart. I just think we're going to be chopping up here until we get to 34,000, especially if we get over 32 to 31 over the 0.5 for the time being. But that's the TA on Bitcoin. So with that, I'm going to check out my PBX coin. I haven't done a lot of charting lately. I've just been crazy busy, crazy busy. So let's chart them all tonight. So right now, PBX is on the cusp of having a breakout. It looks like we're currently getting stopped at the 786, broke above this resistance right here at 3.5, but getting stopped at the 786 right here. If we zoom in a little bit closer, you can see right on the 786. That's crazy. So PBX, MACD isn't looking like it's about MACD doesn't look like it's about to cross over. RSI is tailing back up. I think PBX is going to be having to move up here. I don't even think we'll be stopping at this resistance channel right here. I think we'll be heading straight up to the 618 at around 005, and then we'll assess the situation at that time for something like this. But you can see PBX has a ton of resistance up here, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. I am bullish on PBX long term. I guess you can say I'm a whale in PBX in some sort of fashion. Unfortunately, it is well below a penny right now, but I mean, great time to accumulate, right? A lot of coins are starting to pump right now because people are starting to get excited and getting back into the market after that dramatic Luna incident and the Bitcoin drop. So I'd be looking for a lot of coins moving up this week, especially Bitcoin moving up to around that $33,000 to $34,000 this week. That's just what I'm seeing, and with that, altcoins will rise with it. That's why I'm saying PBX. I'd be keeping an eye on the 618 here at 005, and then a retracement. I mean, MACD isn't even close to crossing. RSI is tailing back up. We definitely have room to run up to the 618 here on Paribus. So good old Luna. Let's take a quick look at Luna. I know a lot of people have been interested in Luna. Yeah, so we'll go off Kraken. Yeah, so Luna, we're gonna switch over to a smaller time frame. We're gonna do the 5-minute time frame. Actually, we're not gonna do the 5-minute. We'll do the 30-minute time frame. So Luna kind of stalled out. We did have this big drop right here, capitulation, and the move up, but we kind of have just been moving sideways. I mean, even look at the MACD. The MACD is just flatlined right here, pretty much at 0. RSI is flatlined pretty much at 0. I'd actually be looking for another push down on Luna. I know this is a 30-minute. We can continue going up by 15-minute increments, and it's still going to be the same. The MACD is just flatlined. RSI is flatlined. Super risky to get in right now. I mean, I can draw this fit from bottom to top, and you can see we're just riding on the 786 right here for Luna, like barely riding on it. If we fall, below 786. This could be a nasty drop down to the 1 here at, what is that, 4 zeros and a 1. Hey, what's up, Chef? Welcome to the live stream, man. Yeah, so I would still be cautious on getting into Luna. I think we are going to be seeing a capitulation back down to the previous lows. I mean, the MACD is just flatlined, RSI is flatlined, and we're just riding on the 786. And if we zoom in here, you can see these candles are getting smaller and smaller, and eventually it's just going to break, and the 786 won't be able to hold all that pressure. So I'd be looking for a decent sized drop for Luna. Personally, I wouldn't be investing in it right now. I might be looking to buy in if it drops down here again, but as of right now, I'm not even slightly tempted to buy Luna. And gotta get the quant in before Zigoth gets on, if he gets on. Holy cow, I forgot how much the sun drains the energy out of you. Last 2 days, I swear I've spent 8+ hours out in the sun. I am burnt, I am fried, I am tired. I haven't been charting much, so that's why we're doing this live stream tonight. We're gonna go over all these coins. I don't like that quant chart, so we're gonna try something else for quant. There we go. Yo, I think this is still at play personally. MACD isn't close to crossing. RSI is kind of tailing sideways. Let me just clean up this brush. So quant, we had this capitulation, actually held the 786 wick down to the 1, but we did not hard candle below the 786. We actually worked our way to the top, back to the top here at $80, and now we're just kind of moving sideways. So right now, the 382 is our support at 66.62, and judging by the RSI and the MACD, I think we're to be pushing up to around $80 here. If we break above 80, we'll finally get back up into this area to test some main resistance and support channels. For the time being, we are just kind of creeping our way back up there like a lot of coins right now after that big Terra Luna Bitcoin fiasco. Coins are starting to recuperate slowly but surely. So for quant, I'd be keeping an eye on an $80 top and then something like this to test 91. Once we get up here, we're really gonna have to keep a close eye on it because the MACD is pretty high and the RSI would be high at this time as well. So you can see it drop down from there, but that would actually be healthy because we'd be up here, we'd be running out of moon juice, running out of fuel, and we'd have to come back down to fuel up before we headed higher for quant. I've officially bought into quant. If you've been watching the quant videos, I own 5 whole quant coins. I know it's not a lot, but hey, I own quant now. So we are on an uptrend right here. I mean, you could technically say, I mean, if you like doing shapes, we'll do shapes. I'd be keeping an eye on a breakout. So we have the shape drawn here. And like I said, I think quant's gonna be testing that $80. And if we break above $80, the 91's the next stop. And I think this is the case right here, something like that, then a breakout. And then we'll be testing this first main resistance area on quant. I don't think we'll break over it on the first attempt, but just getting out of here and testing that's going to be a big thing for quant. So let's just keep an eye on the $80 range for quant, and if we break above that, I think we're going to be off to the races and finally get up to this area here and start battling some main resistance areas, which we want to do. We want to overtake these, but for the time being, once we head up there, I think we'll get rejected and back test 80, and then we can start talking about heading higher. A lot of coins are heading higher, and with that, quant is heading higher as well. The indicators are indicating that it does want to head up higher. So let's just keep an eye on $80 for quant. If we break over that, I think we'll be off to the races for the time being. So let's look at quant stamp. This one has been actually pretty interesting. It's not one I normally chart. I don't make videos on it and stuff like that, but look at this consolidation period it had before the big drop. I mean, this thing was consolidating since March 23rd all the way till May 5th, pretty much just moving sideways, and people accumulating this coin pretty much at the same price for a long period of time. And unfortunately, due to that Terra Luna and Bitcoin drop, this thing crapped the bed pretty dang hard all the way down to 2 cents. So you're having this recovery here. I mean, if Bitcoin stopped shaking people out, this thing would have probably ripped several times. I thought I was going to rip right here. I thought I was going to rip right here, and then I thought I was going to rip right here. So I've been wrong 3 times so far, but this thing is just consolidating. You can see Bitcoin's the tide that raises all ships, and it's the tide that lowers all ships. So when Bitcoin crapped the bed, all these coins crap the bed with it. And with that, QuantStamp is not immune, even though we were in a consolidation period. So for short term, I'm going to clear up these fibs and we're going to start fresh. We're going to go bottom to top here. Currently getting stopped at the 5. You can see we actually broke above 30 on the RSI, which is great. That means they're tailing up here. MACD's is kind of moving sideways. We're not close to crossing over or converging. They're not heading towards each other. So I'd actually be keeping an eye on the 382 for QSP, which is approximately 4 cents, 3.8, 4 cents area. And then just something like this to head back up to this resistance. I know it's green right now, but that's because I drew it. I guess I can flip it red for you. Right now, this is resistance. It is not support, so we'll make that red. So right now, this is our goal. Our goal is to get up here to 4.1 and overtake this resistance area. For the time being, I think we'll be doing some ladder up effect as long as Bitcoin starts its slow recovery and we don't get any other random news like Terra. So for the time being, let's keep an eye on the 382 at around 3.8 for a slight pullback and a continuation up to this main resistance area at 4.1. I think 4 cents is the price to beat. We get over 4 cents, we can talk about heading off to the races and getting back to this heavy consolidation area up here. I think QSP is going to have a really decent retracement back up here, but once we get back up here, I think it's going to be very difficult to get back up or to go higher, because you can see we've been trying to go higher for a while now. We just can't seem to do it, but we're not up there right now. We're trying to get back to where we were, and for the time being, I think we will get back there sooner rather than later for QSP. We just have to keep an eye on the 382 at 3.7 and then this main resistance area at around 4 cents. We get above 4 cents, I think we'd be looking for some big pumps from there on. Okay, on to the next one. I know people wanted me to chart Solana on the Discord, so I'll just do it right now. So we're looking at Solana right here. I had it bouncing off the 786, continuing up to the 786, continuing up to the 618. We actually didn't, hey, let me clean this up. We did, but we actually semi followed that. So I'd be keeping an eye on the 618 area right here at 63.15. You can see the RSI actually is above 30. The MACD is actually deviating from each other and curling up higher. Like a lot of coins we're to look at tonight, things are starting to recover pretty decently, and that's a good thing. So for the time being, let's keep an eye on the 618 at 63. If we break above 63, I could be seeing something like this. And you definitely have the room on the RSI to run up here and just blast through the 618 to retrace to the to the main resistance area at 78.83. I mean, we haven't been this high in the MACD in a very, very long time though, but it doesn't look like it wants to slow down right now. It looks like it wants to get back up there and start battling it out at these resistance levels. So that is my chart on Solana. If we break above $65 anyways, I think we're off to the races. We just have to keep an eye on the 618 area right here, which it looks like we're heading to. So that's gonna be our story right there. That's gonna be the make or break for the time being, is the 618 area. How bad is Jasmine doing? Yeah, Jasmine's actually not looking too bad. Actually broke above 30 on the RSI. MACD's tailing apart from each other. I think, hey, let's take a deeper look at this. There might be an opportunity to make some money right here. So right now we broke above the 1, currently working our way back up to the 786 at around 1415 area, which is approximately a 36% pump. I wouldn't be surprised if we work our way up here and get a wick up to the 786 at around 1415 for Jasmine. Jasmine right now might not be a bad flip opportunity. You can see the candle right now that is forming is a hammer candle, and there's approximately 16 minutes left till the next candle forms. So if that candle does what is a hammer candle is a bullish candle, so the next candle most likely will be green in 16 minutes when it forms, and the MACD and RSI are looking fantastic. So I would honestly keep an eye on a pump up to around 1.5 for Jasmine. a 35% pump. It might not be a bad quick flip opportunity. I'm going to write that down because after the live stream I might look into quick flipping. That's not financial advice. It's just my view on the market and what I think is going to happen. So make sure you do your own research. Not guaranteed that's going out there, but it's looking pretty dang likely. And then if we get above the 786, we have a 618 sitting right on top of the main resistance at 1698. I don't think we get through that on the first attempt. If we do break above the 786, I can view something like this if we start getting some bullish momentum. And with that, the RSI is pretty low, so we do have room to run up there. And the MACD still has room to head up here as well. So personally, I think Jasmine might be a good quick flip. I think I said that last time in the live stream and I was wrong. So do your own research. But this candle, hammer candle, MACD and RSI look great. I think a pump up to around 1415 is definitely in the cards for Jasmine. So I might try to play that. Buy in. I'll buy in now and sell it around 1375 probably, which would be what percentage of that? If I bought in right now and sold at 1375 when I got up there, that would be around a 26-27% gain. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do after the live stream. Toss some fun money in the Jasmine and watch it go down the drain. So the graph, please. GRT. Yeah, we'll look in the GRT. You still here? Haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, I've been here, man. I've just been really busy and haven't been uploading videos, unfortunately. The weather is finally nice where I'm at, so I have a lot of outdoor work to do. Besides, the markets are crap, so there's no fun making videos saying, hey, the price is going down, the price is going down. Right now for GRT, we're actually holding up pretty dang good at the 0.5. I'd be keeping an eye on the MACD. It looks like the blue line's tailing down, and you can see the green candles are also tailing down. So it's looking like there is going to be a cross happening soon, and the RSI is tailing sideways. So for the time being, I'd be keeping an eye on a test of the 382 area at around 21, or not, yeah, around 20 cents, 21, 20 cents. And then I think we actually get rejected from that. So I think we actually come up here. We might not hard candle to it. We might just wick and then come down here to test the 618, and that would actually validate this ladder up effect. It would just be something like this: rinse and repeat. So for the time being, I don't think GRT is going to be taking off. I think we're going to be heading up a little bit higher to around 20 cents to 21, and then having a retracement back down to around 17 cents to reset the RSI and the MACD, pick up some more moon juice, and then rinse and repeat, and just continue this ladder up effect. Something like this. So shorts were better than longs this year. Yeah, money to be made both ways. I mean, I made a killing on Luna on Friday. I told myself I'm going to stop talking about Luna because I don't want to shill it. I don't want people to get wrecked. I got extremely lucky. But so that was GRT. I think we're retracing back down to the 618 and then continuing higher. But for the time being, I think we're going to be testing 20 cents until we have that retracement. Alchemy Pay. Man, this thing is just horrible. I hate looking at this chart. I just don't even look at this chart anymore. We had the initial Coinbase pump, which pumped all the way up. This says 13 cents. I think it actually went to 24 or 23, and then you just been bleeding out cents. Like horrible. All the way down to 1.7 right now. We actually touched 1.2, having a decent sized retracement right here. MACD and the RSI are actually looking like it wants to tail up. So let's draw a fib on this thing and see where the next resistance area might be. It's looking like the next resistance area is going to be the 618 here at 1.8. So if you're an ACH holder, I'd be keeping an eye on the 1.8, then back test the 786, and then just continuing up like that. A lot of coins, as long as Bitcoin starts recovering and that Terra Luna crap blows over, are going to be doing and recovering from the massive drop that we had. So for the time being for ACH, I think it's gonna be doing that ladder up effect as well. So I'd be keeping an eye on the 618 at around 1.8, and then a retrace to the 786 at 1.6, and then rinse and repeat until we get up to the main resistance at 2.5. I think 2 cents is gonna be a hell of a battleground for ACH. I think this 0.5 is gonna be super hard to get over for ACH at 2 cents. Oh yeah, I still believe in ACH long term. The utility behind it's just, I've lost a crap ton of money on it, but it is what it is, you know. That's why you dollar cost average, right? Now is a great time to actually pick it up. I mean, can't beat that, but they just keep putting more coins in circulation, which kind of makes me a little upset. Not as bad as Jasmy, but let's look at some ACH real quick. Well, that's not even loading. Yeah, let me see if I can get my CoinGecko working real quick for you guys. If that's not working, we'll jump over here. Oh my god, my whole screen is not working. It's all frozen. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it's a long wait, but I mean, if it pays out, if it pays out big anyways, I mean, people are willing to wait till they're 63 to 65 to, you know, retire. Why not wait, you know, 3 years for some massive gains? I don't know why my CoinGecko's not working. Like my whole whatever, we won't look that up. But for ACH right now, this is what I think is going to be happening. Okay, on to the next one. We'll look at some ape. Yo, ape's not looking that bad either. MACD came very close to crossing over, but it did not, and it's starting to tail back up. RSI is tailing back up as well. I thought we'd be bouncing off the 786. We actually dipped just below it, but didn't have a full candle below that. And we're working our way up towards the 618. So for the time being for ape, I think it's pretty much like every other coin that I've charted so far. Rinse and repeat. That's just a quick draw of it. But for the time being, we really need to get over this $10. $10 is going to be our goal right here. If we get over $10, I think we're off to the races for ape. Not off to the races as in straight moonshot, but we can start recuperating and working our way back up towards this $26 range. I mean, you guys have actually moved up pretty fast since the 11th for ape. So let's just keep an eye on the 618 here at around 9.9. So I'll just say $10 even. You get over that, your next stop is the main resistance at 11.39. But you do have quite a battle here. You have a resistance channel, main resistance channel, and a 382 that you all have to get over before we can be off for the races. I mean, I think you guys can do it. The MACD is looking pretty good right now. RSI's reset, so ape's not looking that bad. Man, I really wish my CoinGecko worked. I'm done trying. So what else has been pumping? I think Mana was pumping recently. Mana, whatever you want to call it. Oh boy, I am just beat. Yeah, this thing had a nice pump. Unfortunately, I think we're about to fizz out. MACD looks like it's about to cross over, and RSI's pretty high. I mean, it's at 52, but compared to all the other RSIs on a lot of coins, it's pretty high in my personal opinion. So if we draw a fib on this, I guarantee we're getting rejected at some area up here. Let's extend this a little bit further. Yo, what is it respecting? We'll have to go off this. So as of right now, I think we're about ready to fizz out on mana, and you're to have a retracement down to the 618 here at around $1. So I'd be keeping it on a peak out at around 140 to 150 on mana, and I think we're to have a decent sized retracement back down to $1. The MACD is crazy high compared to a lot of coins. It's starting to converge. You can see it's starting in that downtrend. RSI compared to pretty much all the coins is incredibly high, even though it's only at 52. A lot of other coins are just breaking back over 30. So I think mana is going to be peaking out at around 140, 150. Then we're going to have a pretty decent size retracement, I think, to $1. You can see this is what happens when you don't go back down. For the time being, I don't think mana is working its way back up here. It needs to go fuel back up and stop by the Moon Juice Factory. What else was pumping recently? You know what I'm actually looking at possibly picking more of? I don't talk about this much, but I do own quite a bit of ADA. I just have it staked and I forget about it. It's just sitting there in my ledger making me money on the side. I can't believe this actually went all the way back down to 38 cents. It's actually ripping right now. RSI is tailing up. MACD is just diverging from each other. Yeah, this thing's looking like it's about ready to go. Let's see, bottom to top here, bottom to top here. Yep, this is it right here. This is what I'd be keeping an eye. Our next stop will be the 5 here at around 63 to 65 cents for ADA. And then I think we'll have that slow back test. And then I actually think ADA is going to be moving up pretty dang fast. This is a steal in my opinion for ADA. Back in the day, I actually got into ADA at 88 cents and dollar cost averaged all the way down. But I mean, ADA reached well over $1 earlier last year. So for the time being, I think we're just gonna be laddering up as well, like a lot of other coins that I charted today. MACD's diverging from each other, RSI is tailing up. I think we're just gonna be hitting these fib levels. And the next fib level is 0.5 at around 65 cents. So we break above 65, our next stop's at 382 at around 70. 70 cents is gonna be our make or break. If we don't break above 70 cents, we could see a decent sized drop. So we could actually head all the way back up there and drop before we make another run. So 70 cents is our price to look for on ADA. If we break above 70 cents, we can start talking about heading up towards these main resistance areas and battling it out. A lot of coins we look at tonight are just kind of trying to recuperate and get back to these main support and main resistance areas. A lot of them broke market structure. A lot of them don't have main support and resistance areas where they're currently at right now. They're kind of in price discovery. I mean, you could go massively back in time to try to find some support, but if you go back 3 or 4 years ago, there's obviously more history now than there was back then. For example, they might have put out going to be starting to working. Wow, I can't even talk. Are going to be working their way back up to their main resistance areas. Yeah, I don't know how I got so lucky on Luna. I was just following it very, very closely. I saw that they were minting billions and billions and billions of coins. That's the scary thing about infinite supply, guys. I think I mentioned that in one of my videos. Infinite supply coins, they can mint the coins infinitely. And that's what they tried to do. And then once they said the validators confirmed that they are not minting any more coins, that's when I bought in, because I'm like, hey, it's obviously got to go up from here. There's gonna be no more coins in circulation. So that's when I bought in the Luna. And then I did my own TA earlier yesterday, and I saw that we were about ready to drop, so sold my Luna. Can't complain, made some good profit. Yeah, Luna's, what's Luna down since yesterday? It's only down 78%. So this says. Yikes. Even UST isn't. I seriously don't know what they're going to do. I mean, that's crazy. Supposedly stable coins at 15 cents right now. So we're going to go over DAG. Well, obviously I was wrong on that, man. I thought DAG was going to crap the bed. It did not. Currently right now, DAG's not looking that bad. We're currently getting tested at the, what is this, 382? Yeah, the 382. And it looks like we're actually going to break through it. MACD isn't close to crossing over. RSI is tailing back up. And I would actually be keeping an eye on a push up to the main resistance area. So out of all the coins we charted so far, this one's working its way up to the first main resistance area a lot faster than the rest. So I definitely think something like that is at play, and then a retracement, and then something like this. So DAG's not looking terrible. So the next couple days, I'd be looking for a 16% increase. Unless we wake up Monday and Bitcoin decides to shake everybody out, which it likes doing. Yeah, I traded my Luna on KuCoin. I know you can. I know there's a couple other exchanges you can trade it on, but I did mine on KuCoin. I almost did a 10x leverage on it when I first got in. I should have did that, but that is some sketchy stuff. You can get wrecked so easily. But imagine me getting in 10x when I did. That would have been nuts. I don't mess around with that. It's not worth the risk. So DAG right now, yeah, like I said, DAG, let's keep an eye on the 382, rinse and repeat. First coin we charted tonight, that's pretty close to getting up to the main resistance area. And MACD RSI is saying, hey, we are heading up to this area for the time being. So I don't think we get rejected here at the 382. I think our next stop is going to be around 13 cents and then peaking out at 14 for a retracement on DAG. Don't know what else is pumping. Been watching Luna. Slow trainer, I can't stop watching. No one can stop watching Luna. I mean, I even watch Luna. I look at it constantly. And if you're in the Discord, you know everyone else is watching Luna as well. So anyone have any other coins they'd like me to chart? I probably won't go super long tonight. I'll probably go for another half an hour. I'm just exhausted from all the outdoor work I did this weekend. I'm going to try to get better at posting videos. I know I have not done it in a while. I'm kind of slacking, but man, it's finally summer. I have a lot of crap to do outside, and a lot better to be outside than being behind a computer, especially with the way the market is right now. Okay, so what coin should we look at next? Let's look at, these are ones I looked at in the past. Gala, Wrapped Luna, Sandbox. Tron was ripping earlier. Yeah, we'll actually get into Aave. Tell you what, if I'm as sore or sore as I am right now, tomorrow morning I'm calling into work. And I can just chart crypto all day. Just sit downstairs, not do anything. Tell you what, once you hit 30, it's all downhill from there. I mean, I'm 30 years old and I never thought I'd feel the way that I do now. I mean, when I was 18, I was able to work outside and run around for days and days and not be affected. Now every time I bend down, I make a groan sound. Oh boy. So Aave on the MACD is ripping. RSI actually broke above 30 for once, so that's great. You guys were well below it from the 9th until yesterday. Like a lot of other coins, we're currently getting rejected at some sort of resistance. This is not a valid fib. Let's try to validate this fib area. Old man. I am old, dude. I am very old. So with that, the next candle started 5 minutes ago, and you can see it's currently red right now. There's a good chance we could be heading back down to the 786 right here at $78. That would actually give us some decent juice, but you can see we actually don't have much more room to go down on the RSI. So there's two different scenarios I see. This candle just started. It still has 4 hours to grow. If we do break above the 618 right here, which we're currently having, our next stop is most likely $100, and that's going to be a heavy battleground. I know it's not a 382 or a main resistance area, but those round numbers, especially when you go from 2 digits to 3 digits, are very psychological numbers for people for some reason. So it's going to be more people will buy a coin at 99.99 than they will at $100 for some reason. Just the 2 digits compared to the 3 digits messes with people for some reason. So I think we're gonna have a difficult time getting over 100, but for the time being, I actually do think we're gonna be heading above the 618. I know the candle's red right now, but it just started. Judging by the RSI and the MACD, we're not close to heading bearish yet. So let's keep an eye on 100, and I think we're gonna be battling out at 100. And if we hit 100, I think we're gonna have a slight retracement back down to the 618, and then hopefully breaking through to the 382 at around 112. But our price to get to right now is 100, and I think even if we break above the 618, I don't think we'll hard candle to it. I can expect a wick up to 100, but 100 is going to be a very difficult area to get back over. Just something about going from 2 digits to 3 digits messes with people. Even if it's 99.99, people will be willing to buy that more than $100 flat for some reason. Oh boy. So, but we really have to get over the 618. So just keep an eye on 92. But judging from the indicators and our movement, I think we actually break above, and this is the case for Ave. And with that, we're gonna Silica. Yeah, I haven't charted Silica in a while. I was doing that quite often. I don't know why I fell off of that. Probably because it crapped the bed and wasn't making money. Just like everything else, starting to do that tail up. Let's start over fresh. So unlike all the other coins, it does have past price history that's valid, you know, last year. So that's why you can see this very, very, very thick support channel with a main support right here at 417. So we had this huge ladder up effect right here, and you have that decent size and a really big retracement from there. Pretty much looks like ACH from the past. But you guys have a great support channel right down here. And if we zoom in a little bit closer, you can see the MACD isn't close to the crossing. RSI is tailing back up. If we draw a fib on this bad boy, where we're gonna go? The top here. No, we'll go to the top here. Okay, it's respecting this right here. So we're currently getting stopped at the 618 at approximately 5.6 cents. MACD is tailing up, RSI is tailing up. So personally, I think we'd be breaking above the 618 and testing 6 cents area for Silica for the time being. And the bad part is you can see there's a 382 next to this main resistance. So I don't think we'll be breaking above that until Bitcoin starts moving higher. I just think we'll be bopping around in this area for the time being. Unfortunately, I had this huge run up and just been shit in the bed ever since. But short term, as pretty much everything we tried tonight, I believe they're going to be making a decent size move up and then a retracement to pick up more juice and then continuing up towards their main resistance areas, because a lot of coins don't even have a support like this. You guys are lucky to have such a thick support like this, especially after everything that Bitcoin and Terra's done to the market. So short term, keep an eye on the 618 at 5.5. Break above that, your next stop 6 cents. Break above 6 cents, you have a pretty much double main resistance area here at 6.8. So I don't think we're gonna be working our way up higher for a while on Silica. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. I mean, the MACD looks good and the RSI looks good. I mean, you finally broke above 30 and it's tailing up. MACD isn't close to crossing over, so why can't it break above 6.8? But short term, let's keep an eye on 5.5, 6 cents, and then 6.8. I don't see any moon juice or rockets happening on this coin right now. If anything, let me take another look at Jasmine, because I might try a quick flip on it after the live stream. So this is purely just for my personal use. Yeah. So Jasmine currently right now is getting support at the 1. I don't think we drop below the 1. I think Jasmine's going to be pumping up to around 1.4, 1.5. I think I might buy this after. I know I said hammer candle usually is bullish after that, but this candle still has 4 hours to form. Buy in at 1, sell at 1.375, 27% gain. I'm going to try to play that. I think I'm going to write that down. Don't do what I do. That's not financial advice. I am wrong just as much as I am right. That's the thing about TAs. It's like weatherman, you know. The thing about TAs, short-term TAs, you can actually get into the ballpark. Those long-term TA people, I don't understand it. I mean, just shake your magic 8 ball and ask that what the price is going to be in a year or so. You can't do that. That's purely clickbait. Here we can get into a ballpark. So that's Jasmine. So what are we looking at now? What are you guys holding? What are you guys looking at? Do you guys want me to look at any specific coins? If not, I'm just going to be going off the list that I have in my head, which the next one will be, I don't even know. You know, I was actually looking at Elon a long time ago. I haven't tried this in a while. But I was looking at Elon before the big pump, before the dog started running, back when, I think it was back when Doge started ripping because of Elon Musk. But for the time being, I know there's some people who are really bullish on Elon for some reason. I just don't see it personally. It's just been a slow bleed since October 30th. Just a slow bleed. And then usually you have a big capitulation and then people get, oh, there's the capitulation. We're hyping. And slow bleed, capitulation. And now people are getting all hyped. Hey, we had that capitulation. Elon's going to the moon. Vision Pulse is 100% in Elon. Yeah, I watched some of his videos. He has very, very good information. But his view and my view are 100% opposite on this coin right here. My opinion, it already had its pump, and now it's just hopium people hoping it goes up higher. I mean, look at that MACD pump right there. We haven't even come halfway to that yet since October of last year. Moonboy Gamble. Yeah, Moonboy Gamble. That's like my Haka. My Haka's my Moonboy Gamble, right? So for the time being on Elon, short turn, zoom in, currently getting rejected at the 5. We actually did just bounce off the 30 on the RSI, and the MACD is tailing away from each other. So we might be heading up towards this main resistance area for Elon right now. Let's just keep an eye on the 5 here at 556, break above 556. We have the 61, or was that the 382 right here at 600. And then the main resistance at 653. You can see the blue and the orange line are starting to deviate from each other. RSI is tailing up. So I think this coin might be heading up to its main resistance to battle it out here at 653 for the time being. Unlike Vision Pulse, I am not invested in this, and nor will I ever be invested in this coin. But like I said, like Chef said, it's a Moonboy Gamble, right? There's a lot of coins that are like that. But I do think the dogs run one more time, though. I mean, if Doge runs, usually all the dogs follow. Doge is the alpha. So if Elon tweets about Doge, usually when Doge runs, all these other coins like Elon and what is that, Floki and Shiba Inu and stuff like that, they start going pretty hard as well. Whoa, I haven't charted this in a hot minute. Looks like I had it in this triangle for a breakout. Man, this thing had a huge capitulation. Wow. What is that? Let's see. Oh, it's only 40%. I don't know why it looks so massive though. It just looks like it fell off the table. I was expecting like 100 plus. But I guess this coin isn't Luna, right? I don't like this chart. Let's look at a different chart for XDC. There we go. So like the other one, we can probably get a better, yeah, so 45% drop. Currently, you've wicked up to the 236 a couple times. You're pretty much in between the 382 and 5 right now, but you have been working your way up. You've been having massive wicks working their way up to the 236 area, main resistance. MACD isn't crossed over yet, but it looks like it's starting to run out of juice. RSI is tailing up as well. So what we really need to keep an eye on here is the 382 at approximately 4.8 cents. If we get over 4.8 cents, I think 5 cents will be the next stop. You can see it wants to go up there, but we're just not getting large bodies on these candles. We're just getting large wicks. So for the time being, let's keep an eye on the 382 at around 4.8. We break above 4.8. I think this will be testing this main resistance area at 5.2. I think a lot of coins are working their way up to test their main resistance area because a lot of them have fallen off the table and a lot of them are in price discovery right now. A lot of them broke market structure on the huge capitulations they had. But for the time being, the MACDs and the RSI are looking good, so there's no reason why we can't get over the 382. So let's just keep it on the 382 at around 4.8 cents. We break above that, our next stop is the 236, which we tested with these wicks at approximately 5.2 cents on XDC. So from that to there, that's approximately a 11% pump. So there's no reason why it can't do that, especially after this huge drop right here. So the MACD is still negative and the RSI is staying above 30. So definitely doable. Keep an eye on the main resistance area at 5.2 for XDC. So with that, guys, I have time for one more coin. Sorry that was such a short live stream. I just have to prepare for work tomorrow and everything like that. I am going to be working on posting more videos for you guys. I know I've been slacking, but the weather has just been too nice to miss out on, especially after this very cold winter. So does anyone else have a coin they would like me to chart before we sign off? But for the time being, guys, a lot of coins are looking like they are going to be moving their way up towards their main resistance area, slowly but surely. As long as we don't wake up on Monday, because Monday's usually a big day once the markets open up. It tells us pretty much which direction Bitcoin's going to be heading in. So Monday is usually a critical day on how we can see the rest of the week going for crypto. So hopefully we don't wake up and Bitcoin's down 5+%. Hopefully good news comes out for Terra and all that FUD and fear goes away and we can start recuperating and start ripping and making some massive money. So I bought this dip. Hope you guys did too. With that, guys, nothing I said tonight is financial advice. Sorry for the short live stream. I'm going to be working on pumping out more videos from now on. I appreciate your support and everything like that. So I'll catch you guys next time on the live stream of Charting Crypto.